Hi everybody, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing well. I am not sure um, what Spirit wants to talk to you about today. Um, okay, sorry about that. I was just trying to find this um, so I can see who I'm talking to here. There it is. Sometimes I just have to keep refreshing it until the thing comes in, right? So I just did a generational reading over on the members channel in case you guys are interested in knowing about that. Like I did, I talked about it the other day about doing spring, summers, fall, and winter, like age groups. So what I did was like 0 to 19, 20 to 39, 40 to 59, and then 60 and over. Kind of like what is going on in their life right at the moment, like what are their their challenges and things like that. So I think today is a portal, it's a portal day for 111. Happy 111 portal. So I guess what I kind of want to know, I feel like since the portal is about um, this portal is about spirit, 111. It's about new beginnings. It's about spirit led new beginnings, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask some questions from spirit from the Lightworker deck. And I just am doing a collective reading here. So, it will be applicable to anyone who resonates with the message. Let's see. I also am open to like doing questions if anybody's interested in having a question, having me read for you. I will do that if anyone is interested in it. I feel like Spirit is asking us to take a break right now and to like get out of the monotony of life. I feel like if you have a question that you were wondering, a yes or no, the answer is definitely yes. Spirit is saying, like, say yes right now. Like, if someone wants to go have coffee, say yes. I feel like there's some fragmentation going on from the eclipse. We feel shattered somehow, is what it's saying. And I feel like the reason that we're feeling that kind of shattered feeling here is it's about, things that the eclipse brought up for us. Like, so I don't know if anyone else was feeling like this, but I felt very angry about a few things. Like, things that I don't have control over, that I would like control over, like those kind of things were making me angry. I felt like I was feeling like I lost all control. I was realizing how little control I really have. And it upset me a lot. And so I feel like whatever it was that was you were thinking about over the eclipse, those are all things that came to your mind because they're most likely leaving, you know, like you're getting the courage to change something. What's not aligned in your life, you know? I feel like you're figuring out and I feel like you're letting it go. I also feel like there's ancestral patterns being changed right now. Like we're refusing to live in the past. um, we have learned the lessons of our ancestors, and we've decided that we would like to heal, and we would like to write our own future. You know, um, we don't want to live in the past and just go with whatever it was that we were told as a child, right? I also feel like trust your path is here. So I feel like this is kind of like, the leap of faith card. It's saying, like, trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That's a good question to ask yourself. If you knew you were 100% going to win, what would be the next move you'd make? What would be the next big giant move? And then the next card says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. This is about following your intuition, you know, and trusting that wherever it's taking you is the right place. You're already doing it. So if you feel like, you need to be doing it, something new or something different, Spirit is saying, like, you're already doing it. It's okay. You know, Look at all the stuff you're doing. You're trusting your higher self. You're just saying yes to everything. You're taking the pieces of you that feel fragmented and you're figuring it all out. And I feel like that's a good energy and a good explanation of the 111 energy. So happy November 1st. Let's see if we can get let's see if we can get some explanation on take a break. Tell me what are you saying to the collective about taking a break? Hi, Jess. Happy 111. Happy 111. This is a light worker message. Okay. I feel like maybe what it's telling you is like take a break. Life's work, not a season. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I feel like it's time for you to like give some things to yourself. We've got the Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Hey everybody, so glad to see you. I feel like it's time for you to like maybe take a break from whatever it is that's like it's like a routine, like everyday routine, where you're not really focused on yourself. You're not really, putting your man, I slept terrible. How about you? I was up all night. I don't know what that was about. The night before, I fell asleep at like 7. And then last night, I was just like awake at 11, awake at 12, awake at 3:30 this morning. I mean, it was crazy. And so the next card is saying, like, just say yes. So say yes to everything today. If it's new, say yes. Tell me what this is going to look like for my collective. What are they saying yes to? You're going to have a lot of different options and many things coming up here. Many, many things coming up. Okay. Here's what I feel like. I feel like there's something going on here with someone's work. And I feel like you don't really know what to do about a certain situation. There's some kind of like problem here. And so you have a new opportunity. Is it a new job? Is it a new direction? Is it a new focus? It's a new focus. You're focusing on manifesting here. Just say yes. Someone could be coming in and offering you something new here with this Three of Pentacles and the Fool card. I do feel like you have been manifesting this. I feel like you're going to have a choice. And I think there's some of you that might realize that maybe where you've been putting your time hasn't really been good for you. But there is something coming in with this Three of Pentacles. Definitely looks like an angel handing you a gift. You know, it is something that you're manifesting. It is something that gives you confidence. It could be love. It could be a new beginning in love, right? Or it could be confidence. Maybe someone's offering you something here, pentacle wise. Like you might not even have known you wanted it, right? With that Three of Pentacles, because I don't think that you were. It's something you didn't know about yourself. Tell me about aligning your life here. What's not aligned? What needs to change? Okay, Page of Cups. This could be about love. Could be about a childhood wound. Hi, Free Will. Dan is a slacker. Okay, so Page of Cups, Eight of Swords. So there's something maybe about a child or about your childhood, definitely attached to love here, that is really making you think hard. I feel like it makes you feel guilty or like you did something wrong here. I feel like it's changing. I feel like there's maybe a stall or a waiting period. I feel like this situation honestly makes you feel like you're not enough. It makes you feel sad, really sad. Because something isn't fair here. So Spirit is asking you, like, I get it. You're fragmented. That's the card. You know, that's what we're clarifying. And I see it all over the place. You're feeling lack. You're feeling, can you see the cards, you guys? Let me move them down so you can see what I'm talking about. Here with the lining your life. So you've got the Page of Swords, which is a child. You've got this Eight of Swords, which is like overthinking, right? And then the rest of the cards that came out were like there's a stall, you're waiting for something, right? You tried to make a change here, but you're still feeling like fuck this shit. Like nothing's fair. I'm a loser. I'm sorry you're feeling like that. Raise your vibration. Spirit is saying it's not true. Like this misalignment in your head is temporary. And because of the way it's making you feel, there's a really big need for you to raise your vibration and change this energy, like right now. You know, 111 energy, new start, new way of thinking. Yeah, it starts by raising your vibe. Oh, wow. I didn't know, Free Will. Are you off work? All right. Break the chain. So here's what I'm feeling. Like all this fragmenting that's going on up here, probably again from the eclipse, we're still there, you guys. We're still there. That is a 6-month long journey here, that letting go, right? Breaking the chain. This is about ancestral wounding. This is about having the courage to rewrite your future. Rewrite the future of your family. How can you change things? What can you do? Because remember up here, this is definitely about a child. It's about love. It could be about yourself when you were a kid, for sure. But it could be about a child that you have now. And maybe you just feel like you made a lot of mistakes. And it makes you feel very defeated. Defeated. So I feel like this could be like an ancestral thing, you know, because I'm seeing the of Seven of Swords here, right? But I also feel like you getting in touch with Spirit with this Eight of Wands, turning all those wands back toward yourself so that you can end that cycle. The World card is here. End the cycle and have a brand new beginning. I feel like this is a beginning not just for yourself, but it relates to, you know, your ancestors before. I feel like they're in on it, you know, trying to help you break this chain. Could be a chain of poverty or a poverty mindset is what it looked like. Oh, you are at work. Ugh. Honey, honey, honey. Trust your path. So Spirit is saying, like, you got to trust everything that's happening, even this fragmented energy up here that you're feeling, you know, with this aligning your life, you know, changing the vibe, changing your thoughts about yourself. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? If you knew you could win, where would you go? What would be your next move? What would you do? If you know 100% Spirit had your back, there was no losing in this situation. Spirit, what is it? I think this is about maybe owning the truth, maybe about higher learning, maybe this is about speaking about the path, you know, and the soul journey. The High Priest is all about higher learning, right? So this could be about speaking your truth. I feel like that message came out a few times last week for some of the readings. It definitely has something to do with that Empress energy, which would be, where's that card? Empress energy. And learning new things. So maybe you're learning new, I don't know, new truths about Spirit, possibly. I feel like you're studying, you're learning higher things. You know, you want to know about Spirit. You want to talk about Spirit, right? And honestly, the Empress is, think about that energy. The mother of everything, you know. Think about Mother Nature and how it really does take care of itself. It loves its own creations. It nurtures them. It's also about seasons, too. You know, Mother Earth, she goes through a lot of changes, you know, from spring till summer, till fall, and then till winter, right? So a lot of changes and accepting those changes. Maybe you're talking about them, talking about your growth, talking about your connection with Mother Earth. Maybe some of you are being called to go back to school, too. Whatever that calling is for you, Spirit is saying trust your path. Trust your higher self and what it's saying to you. Believe it. If you knew Spirit was supporting you, what would you choose? What I'm feeling is like clarity, higher learning, learning new things, and the Empress energy. That's what's clarifying it. Like, there is no limit to what you can do here. You know what I mean? Spirit is 100% behind you. Tell me you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay. So this has to do with Ten of Pentacles and heartbreak. Walking away from the heartbreak, accepting the heartbreak, understanding your value, and what you truly want, right? I think like it's talking about like the basic thing. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. It's saying that, you know, I feel like what you're searching for or something like it's this Queen of Pentacles energy, which is Minor Arcana Empress. So I feel like it's this self-worth feeling. I feel like it's you know, it's about 10 pentacles, it's about 4 of swords, it's about having balance. Um, it's about understanding where your wealth lies. And I feel like in this picture, it's showing generations of family, you know? So I feel like you are already working on these things. And this is your true north, is to find this stability and this value in yourself and in your family. Um, Tell me, is there any advice for the collective here? Any advice? It's time to like lay down the burdens of life and just embrace like this very, very cool King of Pentacles energy. You know, I feel like there's confusion here for you and a lot of like heavy burden. And I feel like Spirit is saying like it's time for you to um surrender that, you know, and change the energy, get out of that energy. It's all about leading with love and listening to your higher self, is what I'm feeling. And then integrating, you know, body, mind, soul, becoming one. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening. That's the energy of the 111 portal today, I feel like. It's about fresh new beginnings. It's about really realizing what you already have, you know, and understanding like, why am I mind fucking myself about this, you know, this or that. I feel like there's some big changes coming in. Hey, free will, have a great day. I love you. Is there anyone out there that has a question today? Because I don't know about you, but my energy is a little wonky, and I'm just wondering if there's anyone that needs a reading. And if not, I will just hang up the phone and get on with my day. Jess, what do you want to know, Jess? Oh, throw me out a question. Jess. What's Jess thinking about, Spirit? Is there a particular deck you want me to use? I've been having a lot of ringing in my ears, downloads for sure. What are they about? What are you learning? I have two, Jess. I have two. I do believe they're downloads. When I split the deck, it's talking about 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So a soul friend that you love a lot. Okay. I'm going to use this little joie de vivre. I like it. Okay, so tell me, Spirit, what's going on with Jess right now? What's happening with her? Okay, well, I'm feeling like you 5 of Coins. You know, you feel alone. I feel like you feel a little cold. I feel like you're trying to let go of that energy, cut it out. You realize it's not really working for you. Queen of Swords, right? I feel like what you're doing is instead of focusing on the 5 of Coins, I feel like you're trying to cut that feeling out and focus on 10 of Coins, right? So focusing on your abundance that you do have. Um, Tell me what the ringing in the ear messages are for Jess. Ace of Coins. This could be about your money, you know? Like, are you worried about money? Because, yeah, yeah. Because I do kind of feel like this is about money. It's like, because the first card out's Five of Coins. Let me show you that one. You know, it's that lack mentality, you know. I feel like in this particular picture, I feel like there's a lot of fear, you know, and like things that spook you, you know, things that you can see, but you're almost afraid to actually look at them. They look like, you know, something scary, really. Um, so I feel like High Priestess is here. So I feel like when I was asking what these are from is like, what are the ringing in your ear? And it says High Priestess. So they're definitely downloads from your higher self, information, maybe about your strength. So let's talk about strength. I mean, strength is about, it's about being very strong at the same time being very gentle, you know, like almost like lion and lamb energy, like you're, you know, like a happy balance between the two. Maybe they're showing you something about, tell me what that strength for, what is she seeing that for? It is again about money. Well, what about it? What about it? What's the Eight of Coins? This almost looks like, you know, like there's a new start or something. Yeah, you got this Eight of Cups. It's like you're moving somewhere. You're moving into a new direction. You don't really see it coming. You don't know where the destination is. It feels like you can't do it. So maybe your higher self is giving you some kind of money messages, you know? Because look at what, I mean, Ace of Coins, Ten of Coins, like a new beginning that leads to Ace of Coins. Um, tell me what the Eight of Cups is. Where's she going? It's like you're walking away from something that you've been working on. And you might be scared. And it might feel like a burden. It's like you're being asked to do something new. It is a Wheel of Fortune moment. So something's about to change. Could be, again, about money. Wow. Dude, I don't know, but Jess, this looks like Spirit's changing your life here is what it looks like. I mean, you're going to have to let me know, but like Four Coins is here. Like this is a feeling of lack, holding on to every penny, not enough. The Chariot comes in with Nine of Pentacles. Remember, you have the 10, you have the Ace, you have the 8 of Coins. Something, it's like you're going from a lack to a full-on 10 of Pentacles here. The Chariot's taking you there. So you know how I feel about the Chariot. It's about aligning with your soul. I feel like your soul knows the way out of this, like this money situation problem. And they're taking you there. Look at this cool Eight of Cups. Like that cool Eight of Cups that's like floating through the air. Right? It feels like a burden, but it ends up being 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, or 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Like a new beginning where you have enough. You have more than enough. It is your higher self driving you there. Um, yeah, yeah, it does. Good. I'm glad you're getting clarity. I felt like there was a lot of messages for you yesterday in the reading. You know, after we had that personal reading and then I did all those readings, I was like, when I watched it back and I know some of your signs, and I'm like, wow, this is like directly about kind of like that person that came in, you know, with the negative attitude. Okay, so what you don't see here in the Four of Cups, and you know, the Four of Cups is like not realizing it. It's like not seeing a gift. It's not seeing a way out. So I feel like that's kind of like important for you, Jess. Like, cause like you are getting intuitive hits, just like you said, you're getting the downloads. So I feel like it's about some way to make something in Pentacle land better. Pentacles are about money. Pentacles are about, well, when you look at the card, Nine of Pentacles is about you and spirit. Ten of Pentacles always has a family attached. Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, a new way, right? And what came out with the Four of Swords, or the Four Cups, where you can't see because your head's in a box, is the Emperor. You know, like you can't really see this way for some reason, but you will. Look at that. Ace of Swords at the bottom. Like this little guy is looking through you know, something to make him look closer. Like it brings something really far away close in. So I do feel like you're going to see this, but this Four of Cups is saying like you're pretty much, you know, your head is in a box and focused one direction. Um, Tell me more for Jess. Tell me what else is happening here. So I feel like maybe there was some kind of a fight here. Maybe that's why your head is in the box. It could be with an emperor or someone with that kind of energy, like a boss, like a husband, like a father, um, a manifester. But it looks to me like there was some kind of I don't know, like they did something. They did something behind your back or something, and now you're unsettled about it, right? I feel like that's what you're seeing here, getting clarity on, you know? But what I do feel is like it looks like someone screwed you over and you're getting clarity on it, and there's a new beginning. It's a soul friend, it's a family member, it's someone that brings you a lot of happiness, right? It's someone that broke your heart. But again, here's this other new beginning. So like I don't know what's going on in your world here, but you have all new beginnings coming, Jess. And a lot of coins are here. So I'm feeling like this is definitely a physical reality reading. You know how a lot of times it's about the soul? This is really about your physical reality. And there's definitely some kind of movement. And it's got something to do with like a big burden. I take care of everyone, everything, even though my kids are adults. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing is like all new beginnings. Um, Money, love, Two of Cups. So if you've been fighting with someone that you love that maybe is stubborn, maybe that's whose head is in the box, right? The person that you had some kind of fight with. I feel like you're getting clarity. I feel like there's apologies here and a reconciliation for sure. Six of Wands, success, right? After fighting. Five of, yeah. This really is it's a painful situation. I don't know if you know who it is, but it was like a tower moment. It really knocked you off your axis, right? With worry. I feel like somehow I feel like Spirit is showing you why that happened and what the good thing was that came out of it. And dude, there's a lot of good coming here. So there could be something that's coming in, and if it's not about pentacles, it's about a reconciliation of family, a reconciliation of you and your higher self. It's definitely an alignment, strength, the way to like also information about how to get out of this situation. Like how do I deal with this situation, this heavy one, this burden. It's definitely connected to not feeling like you are enough, you know. You're going from the Five of Pentacles to the 10. And there's success, there's Nine of Coins, the Chariot. I don't know. I'm wondering if there's like a new, I know you're on disability, but I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. So it could be that you're working on something, that doesn't, I don't know, working on maybe figuring out how to make money, like from home or extra money, I don't know. Or it could be about your own stability, just stability, like in your family. One thing I have learned since Paul died is like, coin isn't like the most important thing. I mean, Erica was talking to me about it, and I kind of feel like I learned a lot from her, like the relationship she has with money. I like it. I wish that she would share it with all of us, right? Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. How do you think I could share it to help? Yeah, I mean, like, I just feel like, you really have a good way of articulating yourself, explaining those things, like, I don't know. I like the way you said it to me. I don't know. How would you like to put it out there? Um, I just think you should share your knowledge because you have a lot. And, um, I definitely don't have the same relationship with money. I don't have one at all. No, I don't. I just don't think about it. It's a situation that's gone for way too long. I love seeing a person's face. Yeah. You're definitely over it. I can remember feeling that way about my ex-husband. I love watching him. Yeah. That's true. Why don't you start a YouTube channel? I'd follow you. Right. All right. Well, you want to keep it to yourself? Go ahead. Maybe you're not ready to share it. But I do feel like, Jess, I hope that helps you. That looked like a great reading, didn't it? Like it was all good. There wasn't anything bad. If you're not concerned with investment, I don't want to talk about it. That's kind of an example of what I mean. Right. Yeah, I know. You could definitely teach me some stuff because I really got, I mean, seriously, I don't even know where to file it now. I don't, you know? Yeah. Okay, so let's ask about Erica. Um, and it's because, yeah, it's about the situation with the person who was supposed to call her about a situation. It's a little bit of a drama kind of situation. So let's tap into, let's tap into his energy, the person that hasn't called you yet. Okay, so he's Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Page of Swords. So I feel like the new information you gave him is something that he's processing. I feel like it weighs on him heavy. He's trying to find the reason. He's trying to find the balance. He's trying to understand the karma, maybe, with the six. Right. There's old drama that's resurfacing, though, that you need to, like, reprocess, right? And refile, take care of, close out, right? So I feel like maybe this person on your mind is thinking about ways he could heal the situation and make it right. That's what I feel like. It's a burden on his mind. Is he a Libra? Because it looks like a Libra thing to do. Like, what can I do to make this right? You know? Hey, I'm open to learning anything, but when you have 4,000 videos, 300,000 views on YouTube, and they still shadow, it makes me wonder, is it that husband keeping me from being able to make my own stab? I guess I don't understand that question. So let's go back to this. We're going to call this guy Jay. We're going to call this person Jay. Tell me about Jay. I feel like he's kind of like not knowing quite what to do. Two of Pentacles. He has no idea how to handle it. Like the new information was a lot. And I feel like he wants to make things right for all parties involved. He's trying to figure out a solution. He's tapping in. Okay, so, but it doesn't, I mean, a lot of times people are put into our life for a reason. Like you could be showing him something about himself right now, you know? So like what you want and what you can control, it doesn't have anything to do with him. This is him that I'm tapping into here. And I feel like he's tapping into his higher self saying like, How can I bring peace to this situation? I feel like he's trying to take out his emotions and use his logic here. I think he is kind of emotional. He doesn't really know how to feel about it. He cares about both people involved. And the new information has like created some kind of thing in him, and I feel like what he wants to do is work toward a reconciliation. There's three people here. So like, maybe it's signifying a reconciliation between the three of you people involved, right? Um, well, tell me, what what's his next action gonna be? What's he gonna do next? Well, I feel like he will reach out. I feel like he's being guided by spirit. I do. And he could be reaching out to both parties, both the other parties. And that could be also coming from his higher self, because this is all, can you see it, Erica? This is all like under the high priestess. This is all this energy of trying to make things right, trying to heal things, trying to change the situation and bring it back into alignment. Two of Cups. Okay, so there's some kind of Five of Cups here, right? So I feel like he's feeling some type of way about it. He doesn't really know what to do. He's struggling with his own inner self, like with the information, right? And you know what could be too, Erica? I kind of feel like, when you were talking to him and he was like, I already know. It was the way you said it to me that made me think like, did he have kind of an attitude? Did he? Because I feel like I'm seeing it here. Like he's struggling with his own reaction to it. Maybe his reaction to you. Maybe his reaction to the other person. Maybe the way he feels about both parties now. Like it completely did a flip, I feel like. But I do feel like he's trying to definitely heal something. So why is the Five of Wands here? Well, he's trying to decide what to do, what's best for the highest good and growth. I feel like maybe he's meditating about it, talking to his higher self. How can I get out of this choppy waters with my friends? How can we have a new beginning? How can we work toward friendship, toward camaraderie? We go back way too far. We're friends. We need to work together. Friendships are hard. Friendships don't come every day. They're a gift. And I feel like this is how he feels about it. Like you can't, maybe he feels like you can't throw away friendship. And he doesn't really know how to feel. Right? Yeah, he wants to bring back in Ten of Cups. He does. But he's seeing kind of like what the fight really was, what it really happened, like maybe how it affected you. And then he's working all through all this, and he's going like, how can I fix it? And then his higher self is saying like, I mean, you're thinking about this too much. Like it doesn't involve you. It doesn't involve you. Maybe he's going to decide that it's not up to him to put energy into this fight that had nothing to do with him, and that the two of you will work it out. Because I feel like he's really tapping in, trying to figure out a solution, really trying to figure it out. Like, what should I do? How can I fix this? How can I bring it back together? And then over here, I feel like Spirit is saying like, dude, it's not really yours. Like you're all up in your head about what happened here, but this isn't really yours. Stay in your own lane. Put a boundary around yourself and just offer love to your friends, you know? I feel like, you know, he's coming in as King of Pentacles and the Justice card, trying to make things fair, but I feel like what he's feeling is fair for himself, maybe, is to just be supportive. Because isn't that what a King of Pentacles would be? You know, they're solid, they're stable, they're grounded. And he's all about the justice, you know? And I feel like what he's feeling is like the justice thing for me to do is just to be a stable friend to both people and offer love to both, because I feel like the friendship goes back, you know, like it's showing me, you know, like he's thinking about even his childhood and what, well, for sure, what you mean to him. And that maybe, you know, like maybe at first he misjudged you. And then maybe he jumped to conclusion and made a judgment about the other person. I feel like he's going through a lot, Erica, you know, and he doesn't really know what to do. I feel like what he's gonna end up doing is just trying to be supportive to both parties and let you guys work it out yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. He did judge you, and I feel like he's feeling shitty about it. Like, that's why the Ten of Wands is here. He's like, man, what did I do? How can I make it all right? And he's going through all of it, like the way he responded to you. Maybe also like processing like the information that he got, which is Page of Swords, right? It's new information. May have not been 100% truth, you know? Like maybe there was a little shady shit going on. And he's like, man, I don't really know what to think now, you know? So first he judges you because of what she said. Now he's judging her because of what you said. And then the final outcome is I'm putting a boundary around myself. I'm going to be the stable sounding board for both people. I'm just going to listen and love them. And I kind of think that's where he's at. Does that make sense? Give you some credit? What did I say? Yeah. I just feel like he's trying to process it all. And I'm not saying anything bad to you, Erica. I'm so sorry if you're understanding me wrong. I feel like this is his energy. And I feel like he, you know, I think he's confused about his own self. Like, why did I believe her? You know, like the truth that he got from the first person, he's understanding, like from your perspective, it wasn't really this story. You know, he's seeing through the falseness of it. And he's really confused. Like, he doesn't really know what to do. You know, what he's hoping for is reconciliation with the Three of Cups, right? Because you guys are all friends. And he's hoping for a new beginning, trying to work on it. But his final decision here is to just, like, I don't think he wants to pick a side. I think he just wants to offer love both ways. This could also be, honestly, talking about, like, it could be about his feelings for you. because there's a Two of Cups here. And I feel like maybe, this could be talking about him kind of seeing you as a wish fulfillment. Two of Cups, feeling like it's spirit led, spirit guided, you know? But, and then over here, like with the Ten of Cups, talking about all this love that he has, you know, offering stability, questioning whether he can offer the new beginning, or like, can I offer a new beginning here? It could be about you and how he feels about you too, but I kind of, I also feel like it's about the story, the two stories, and like where how he's filing them in his head. I think he's confused, and I think he feels guilty about maybe jumping on down your throat, feeling like shit, like fuck. Why did I just assume that the first person told me 100% truth? And honestly, I mean, seriously, perspective, right? You could have 100 people in a room, and something happens in that room, and each person would have their own account of it. You know, everyone sees it from a different angle, everyone sees it from a different place inside of themselves. It triggers us all in different places. Yeah, yeah. This could very well be about him wanting to like make a move on you, because it really kind of looks like it, because it's like wish fulfillment, high priestess, Three of Pentacles, someone coming and saying, hey, you want to go on a date? You want to do something together? Eight of Wands, spirit support. And then Two of Cups. Like it could feel very, very lot of attraction toward you. And maybe that's why all of this, it's really got him confused at the bare minimum, you know? So I think what he's going to try and do is just be a stable place as you guys transform and like do whatever you're going to do with the energy, like walk away. What is she going to do? What's the best thing for Erica to do about this situation? Can you tell me? Like with the gal. Like what's the best thing for her highest good and growth? Focus on what you want, wish fulfillment. Come from a heart space. That heart is activated, and again, focusing on the good things around you, the sun. You got to change your vibe. Do something fun for yourself, really seriously coming out here. Doing something fun that you like to do that makes you feel excited, happy. Focus on your own stability and like leading with love, Page of Cups, offering love. It doesn't tell me what to do. It's telling me about changing your vibration. Like I feel like what they're saying is you need to change your vibration before you respond. Again, before there is a response to this situation, I feel like you need to activate your heart chakra, because I feel like you're very hurt. You know, Five of Cups is here. You're hurt about it, and it makes you very confused. And so I see the Seven of Wands. I see that bubble, that bubble being protected, your energy protected. I feel like Spirit is saying that to you now. Like, protect your energy. If anyone's sending negative energy to you, it'll hit the bubble, turn into love, and go back to the sender. Now, the reason that I keep like saying that when I see this card is because it's part of the energy change. It's part of like feeling pretty low, Five of Cups, to pretty good, Nine of Cups, the Sun, the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Cups. It's this energy of positivity and love and focus on that, and I'm not talking about really mind fucking yourself about it. You don't, maybe just like, my light source, my light source is me. I'm connected to the source of all that is love and light. My source of light is myself, my higher self that's connected. So, Erica, that is what I'm seeing for you. Like the energy of like trying really hard to just focus on gratitude, focus on, creating like that bubble of light that would transmute the energy just by hitting that bubble. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's something with that. I'm missing something. I don't want to be a choice. Let's see here. Shipra, miss me every day, and why isn't she messaging me? What's going on here with Aniruda and Shipra? Why isn't she messaging? What's going on? Well, I don't know. We got the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like there's a lot of love here. I feel like there's a cycle winding down, winding out, closing out. Something's over so that something new can come in. It's a brand new direction that the soul wants to take you in. I see there's a lot of love here with the Ten of Cups, stability, passion. What's changing? What's the World card ending? You're cutting something out. What is it? Someone's cutting something out. Possibly an emperor. Maybe there's an emperor cutting out something. Becoming the ruler of your own life. Ten of Swords. What ended? What ended? There's the transformation card, death card. So you're definitely going through a transformation of sorts here because there's an ending of a cycle. I do feel like you're finding your Empress energy here. Tell me about the Empress. You don't see it coming. You have to surrender something. Let go. You're worried about something, aren't you? Nine of Swords, up all night. Something moving too slow. So, honestly, there's someone here just like closing out a cycle, ending a cycle. It's just been too much. So I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to read for someone with a one question, right? I feel like, what's the new beginning with the Fool card? What's the new beginning up with the Fool card? Yeah, I just feel like there's some burden attached to something, like a Two of Cups relationship, a soul friend. Could be about divine masculine feminine energy, which could speak of very highly evolved souls that realize their divinity. There's an ending, there's a transformation, you know? There's something that's been a heavy load for someone and it needs to change, it needs to be let go of for a new beginning. And then I do see a new beginning coming. So maybe, someone's going through a transformation at this moment, trying to surrender something that makes them feel like they can't move forward, you know? I do feel like there will be some kind of reconciliation here, a reuniting, and success as well. But a lot of times, I mean, relationships kind of go through ebbs and flows, you know? And I kind of feel like that's what's happening. If I would say, if I was going to give you some advice, Anna Rude, I think I would try and work on my own self and my own stuff. And like whatever doesn't feel right, like if you have fear or something, I feel like you should work at letting that go, you know? And starting to like get on a regimen of loving yourself. Because what I do know about divine energies, and that's what came out. So if the two of you are divines, then you have to be in the divine energy to be together, to have a reconciliation. And it looks to me like someone needs to offload some stuff. Ten of Wands, it's like worries, it's like old baggage, you know, in order to reach the Empress energy. It looked like the Empress is the one struggling to find her energy. Um, so that's what I'm seeing. I hope that made sense. I'm currently working on myself and concentrating on giving medical exam. Good for you. Yeah, I feel like just keep doing that. So maybe that's why the Emperor is there, right? Like you're working on stuff. Um, so if it's about the divine feminine that you're thinking of that's not here, um, I feel like she isn't quite in the divine feminine energy and she's just working through some stuff. And sometimes there has to be space for that to happen between two people. You can't really offload big, huge stuff with other people. It's a Lone Ranger ride. I get this number 15 where we'll reconnect. You miss her. 15 energy. I didn't I didn't notice anything like that. Let me see what let me see what this energy is coming in. But I feel like one of you isn't quite at the divine energy, or maybe both of you. And so there has to be like a separation between. Let me see. I feel like, yeah, there will be unity. You just got to be patient. I do feel like it's coming. There's a reason you know somebody like that. Yeah, there's going to be a celebration and abundance for you guys together. There's someone going through a transformation. It's either you or them, and it's about a toxic pattern that someone's been in, you know? Um, it's a human thing. So it could be like fear. Tell me, what is the toxic pattern being let go of? You're surrendering it. Someone's surrendering it. Your third eye is being activated in order to make the change, to get the courage to change. I also feel someone's remembering their divinity here with the awakening card. So, yeah, that's exactly what I was seeing in the bigger reading. It's like, yeah, you guys are going to be back together, but it's just going to be, I feel like divine timing with that Wheel of Fortune, remember? It's not quite there yet. Someone's still working on something. It could be like a childhood wound or something like that. Just keep working on yourself and allow what is just naturally going to take place to take place. Don't push it. Don't try and control it. You know, just work on yourself and loving yourself. How can you love yourself today? What can you do? You're manifesting her message. Yeah. Honestly, what I do know about those kind of relationships is it's best to pull back your energy because if she's not talking to you, she's probably working on something, letting go of something um, that you don't know about. It doesn't really have anything to do with you. You might have triggered it, triggered the awareness of it or something, but there's definitely a purpose in your relationship. I would try really hard to focus on you and not her. Try to just if you're going to send her energy, just send her love, the end. Don't try and control the message. Don't try that. Just let her go with the flow. Let you go with the flow. The relationship, it just isn't ready, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, it does. It does. So let's see if there's some kind of answer for that. Spirit, what can Anna Rude do? Okay, it comes out Page of Cups. So I'll just show you the picture. And I feel like the message about this is always about mm, doing things that you loved as a child, um, tapping into your inner self so that you can love that piece of you again. Um, it's what gives us our soul recognition, like it's how the soul comes to the surface. Yeah. I would focus on what you have. I would focus on gratitude. I would be focusing on the inner child of you, who that was. What was that child interested in as a child? Try and do some of that stuff. Nurture that piece of you, love that piece of you. Um, and just stay in the moment of gratitude. Like, look around you, your home, your your family, right? Your childhood. Again, it's showing me this, a couple of kids here. Yeah. There's a new beginning coming in. There's a reconciliation too in the Three of Cups. I saw that in the first reading. And I also see this Three of Pentacles, which is, you know, learning something about yourself from spirit that you didn't know before. So I would try and tap into that higher self of yours and get all the information that you can, you know? Yeah. This lady, is she moving out permanently? Permanently? What lady? I don't know. So that's what I'm seeing. I just feel like, yeah, I do feel like gratitude is about the most important energy we can be in, you know, keeping your eye on the things that you do have. And when we think of all the gifts that we do have, and we have of like this feeling of gratefulness all the time, more things come in that we're grateful for. And I really believe that. I've seen it. And I really do feel like you should do that. Yeah, you're a twin flame. Okay, Erica. I hope that the message made sense for you. It did for me. But if you want to talk to me later, please feel free to just give me a call. Um, I would love to like talk with you about it some more. I feel like he is very confused, Erica. That's what I feel like. I just want out, really. I'm over the he say, she say. I know what it is until others want to take accountability for their doings. Okay. So I guess I don't know exactly. I don't know what you're saying to me or if you're talking to someone else. I'm missing it. She is Leo and I am Sag. Yeah, fire energy. Yeah, I would just really seriously try and work on yourself. Stay in your own lane. Um, work on your own self and just trust your higher self. Like if you feel like it's something, where you're going to be back together. I don't know if you watched any of the readings yesterday, um, or the day before. Like there a lot going on with the eclipses. So you might want to watch back through your sign and her sign and see. Um, okay. She said she regrets the decision of saying yes to someone a lot. She thinks she did a big wrong deed. Yeah, so she's probably trying to wrap her head around that, you know, trying to work through some stuff. It looked to me like there's some really deep wounding for her, is what it looked like to me. Childhood stuff. And childhood stuff is deep and it takes time. It takes time to wrap your head around it, believe it, accept it, and then let it go. And like accept the lesson that it gave you, accept that it was part of your path and it really did bring in blessings, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, she said she's really confused and not knowing what to do. I'm good at making my own choices. Good. Good. Okay. Well, you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate your presence here. I appreciate all the likes and comments and subscribes. Um, and I will talk to you later. Bye.